Well, in regional news, President Trump has announced he is sending troops to Portland to protect immigration facilities. In a post on Truth Social, Trump described the city as being, quote, war ravaged. He also claimed ICE facilities were under siege by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. He went on to write he was authorizing full force if necessary. When asked for comment, the White House did not clarify what Trump meant by full force or which troops would be sent. Oregon's governor wrote on social media that her office had not been notified why the troops were being deployed. Earlier this month, Trump claimed without evidence that paid terrorists were wreaking havoc on Portland, which he said his administration would, quote, wipe out.
Have you seen Portland at all? Have you taken a look at what's happening in Portland? It's, I mean, this has been going on for years. It's just people out of control. They're crazy. We're going to stop that very soon.
The president issued comments Friday in the Oval Office as reporters asked him about his decision to label Antifa a domestic terrorist organization. It also follows his announcement that Memphis and Chicago are the next cities where troops will be deployed, in his words, to curb violence. And as people in Portland awoke to the news this morning, they had differing reactions. Libby Dowsett with our sister station in Portland has more.
My daughter, who's in Montreal, sent me a text that Portland was being invaded by federal troops.
But what Peter Morris found when he rushed to the ICE facility in Portland's South Waterfront this morning was this: not even a protester.
There's foolish politics, but other than that, nothing's going on.
Sia Wright and her daughter Reese also came to check out the so-called action.
Oh, my mom said that we should come drive down here and look at it.
Is there any escalation? Is there more down here than what we've seen before? And there's not. I mean, it's a beautiful Portland morning. It's sunny, it's quiet.
Sia's grandmother is Hispanic and was separated from her family as an infant. And her grandfather was a Japanese American who escaped internment during World War II. So she says the issues of immigration and family separation are personal.
Just leave us alone.
Just leave everywhere.
Yeah.
People living across the street from the ICE facility at the Gray's Landing apartments say they just want the noise and violence to stop.
We've had quite a few rough nights over the 3.5 months now.
One woman who asked us not to show her face says sending federal troops to Portland will only make it worse.
I worry about it escalating things and more people being involved and it just getting out of hand.
Another resident welcomes the addition of more security at the site. She says some protesters cross the line when it comes to taunting ICE personnel.
Threaten them, get right up in their faces. I mean, you can only take that for so long. These guys are doing the job they were told to do, and all they're doing is lining up to let cars out.
Cindy says she was raised to respect authority.
I believe in our right to protest. I do. But protest without lies. Protest without violence. Martin Luther King managed to do it. Why can't they?
In Northeast Portland, Reverend Mark Knutson at Augustana Lutheran Church is preparing a prayer service Monday to bring the community together in peace. He says the idea of federal troops cracking down on protesters is the opposite of the church's teachings.
I'm appalled. Look at Portland this morning. Peaceful. People are going, they're taking their kids to the park. Other people are afraid to go to the park right now. We have members from 23 different countries. They are fearful.
He says he also feels for troops forced to patrol their own cities, but he believes we all must stand up for what is right.
I feel for people who live close to there, of course. That's got to be hard to have things going on, but it's not because of the people who are coming, it's because of what's there and what that symbolizes. And it symbolizes the worst of this country.